Give you an interesting analogy that will allow you to improve in every area of your life much quicker. More money, better physique, better relationships, whatever you want to achieve. There is a concept called concentrated effort, where if you're trying to pick up a new skill, or if you're trying to learn something, trying to get better at something, you focus on it and you improve much quicker. Like if you're doing something mindlessly, most people do their job mindlessly. You have these people that work the same job for 20 years and then they say, yeah, I got 20 years experience, but that's bullshit, because maybe the first year you were learning your job and now you have 20 times 1 year of that experience, but it's not 20 years because you're supposed to get better at stuff. They don't have real, concentrated effort put into their job achieving mastery. So take this concept of concentrated effort for a second and think about video games where oftentimes you have skill trees. So you have a character, you start out with a character, and it's level 0 or level 1, and then you get to choose during the game what he gets good at. Is he good at hand-to-hand fighting or stealth or, ranged fighting? I don't know what video games do these days, but you get to pick. And life is like that, where every second that you use in concentrated effort, every second you actually focus on something, where you focus your attention and you actually go into something, is you making progress in that particular skill tree. Now the interesting thing is that the vast majority of people, like if you walk around right now, just walk outside, look at the people, see 100 people, 99 of them are very advanced in making excuses and whining and gossiping and complaining about their lot in life. They're awesome at that. They've made tremendous progress in that skill tree. The only downside is that, just like in a video game, there's a certain optimal build. So you develop your character, and maybe if the best build is, putting all your skill points in strength or stealth or whatever, the best build is usually not put all your skill points in whining and being a little bitch. That doesn't make much sense. But that is exactly what people do. And I want you to realize and to look at what you're telling yourself, look at what you're writing out on a daily basis, what you're doing when you're, chatting with someone online or offline, doesn't matter. If your attention is there, which it usually is if you're talking or writing, and you're whining about something, or you're complaining, or you're telling people how something doesn't work or won't work, you're coming up with reasons why it won't work out, you are sinking points into that skill tree and you're getting better at it. The problem is we tend to do things that we're good at. So whining begets more whining, and crying begets more crying, and failing begets more failing. So consider this fact and realize that every second of your attention is an investment into a skill tree. And I would suggest investing into becoming strong and capable and positive and optimistic, instead of turning your character into something weak and whiny and excuse making. That's not what you want for your character. You want your character to be strong. So focus on good aspects of your personality and invest into the skill tree that's actually worth something and that will make you into someone of value. Pay attention where your attention goes, because you're investing every single second into a skill tree, and you get to pick.